What's poppin', soul family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on who talks about you the most behind closed doors and exactly what they say about you. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we will be using for today's pick a card, it will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below as well. And without further ado, we're gonna go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the 2 of Pentacles, group number 2 with the 7 of Wands, group number 3 with the Page of Wands, and group number 4 with the 10 of Pentacles. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the 2 of Pentacles, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, who is talking about you the most behind closed doors, and what is it that they are saying? Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna let you know right now, this person in this pile, it doesn't seem like they have very many people to talk to about you. I feel like for this pile, this is more so about their hidden feelings and maybe even their hidden intentions towards you. I don't think that this person be talking about you at all. Okay, so that's just kind of the gist of it, but we're still gonna get into it to see like what message comes through. So we start off with the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody who really does appear to have their life put together. Okay, it really appears that this person has a bright future ahead of them and that they're very well put together. They have everything that they need. Like, that's really how this person is coming across. But I feel like deep down, this person has some really bad habits that could be possibly messing up their life that not a lot of people know about, okay? Because we have the Devil card here and we have the 2 of Pentacles here. This person could low-key be obsessed with you. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because this card is a huge symbol of obsession, but it could also be like this person has some habits that are pretty destructive in their day-to-day life. No matter what those habits could be, it could be like an actual addiction, like it could be like just a toxic way of living. I don't know, I don't want to get too into it, but this person has some bad habits, okay? And deep down, even though it seems like they're very well put together on the outside, they are juggling a lot in their day-to-day life that, like I said, not a lot of people know about, okay? Now, if they do talk about you behind closed doors with anybody, which I'm not really seeing that here, but if they do, I feel like what they say is that you're always doing right by yourself, okay? So to them, it seems like you have it all together, whereas for you, it seems like they have it all together. But I feel like the thing about this pile is that you and this person don't really have the clearest view on one another, okay? With the Magician card and the Justice card, I kind of feel like this person might look up to you in a way. And for some of you, this person could have, like I said, some type of weird, like, obsession with you. I'm also getting the feeling intuitively that this could be somebody that you're actually really close to. So this could be like a close friend of yours. This could be, maybe for some of y'all, it could be an ex, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which typically represents divine counterpart energy in a lot of situations, but it does not have to be. I cannot stress this enough. If the shoe does not fit and you are not following me, please do not try to shove your foot into the shoe, okay? If you gotta really put on your thinking cap to figure out who the hell I'm talking about, this might not be your message. This might not be your pile, okay? But I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, this particular pile was a little bit hard to read. I kind of had to restart the video a few times, to be honest, to really get into the flow of things. And maybe it's because this person's energy is not really that in flow. They could also be a bit all over the place. They might be like a little chaotic, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They might not really have one particular train of thought. And then with the Tower card here, I feel like it's possible, if you do have history with this person, you could have found out something about them that kind of left you feeling shocked. Or maybe it could be that you would be shocked to know that this person is talking about you, or to know that this person is thinking about you like this, because there is a bit of an energy of obsession here. Okay, and I can't quite necessarily put the finger on what exactly this is or where exactly this stems from, because I feel like the two of you just have a very unclear view of one another. And I honestly feel like this just makes the whole situation really hard to read. Okay, but with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this person could be convinced that you are their soulmate, or maybe that you were the one that got away, and that could be something that they are saying about you to others. We have, with the Justice card, this person could have a desire to want to make things right, and could be trying to figure out a way to manifest you back into their life, especially if you guys went through a period of separation and no contact. Okay, there's a lot of different ways that this situation could have gone. Okay, but in terms of this person's intentions towards you, I'm not really sure if they're the purest, because with the Devil card, if you notice in the corner, he's over there playing puppet master. Y'all have to be careful when it comes to this person. If this person does reach back out to you, okay, it may not make a lot of sense what it is that I'm saying now, but if this person does reach back out to you, and you know, you starting to feel like, okay, I kind of get an idea of who this person might be, then yeah, this sort of might be your message. But this definitely isn't a message that should be forced, okay? And I also do want to highlight the contrast in your energies, okay? We have the Temperance card, we have the Justice card, and then we have the Two of Pentacles here. Now, the thing that I'm noticing is the twos. Like, you see how she holding one thing on one side, the other side, and then how the fuck do I word this? Okay, like, I'm noticing that your energy is a little bit more balanced, it's more harmonious, it's more synonymous, I think that's the word, whereas their energy is a little bit all over the place. This person, it seems like this person's thoughts are not even in order, for real. So the person that could be talking about you or thinking about you the most is somebody who is a little chaotic. Okay, somebody who could have struggled with an addiction in the past, something like that. Maybe a family member or something. Could very well be an earth sign. So I do want to mention, we have very strong Capricorn energy. It could be Taurus or Virgo. We have Libra energy. We have, I believe, Aquarius energy and Sagittarius energy. Those are the signs that are coming through the strongest, okay? And so just to recap on who this person is, I feel like this is somebody who appears to have a bright future ahead of them, okay? So this person could have been the type of person who maybe they had a lot of bad habits and like a lot of skeletons in their closet, but they appeared to live a very normal life, okay? And maybe as a result, things did not work out between the two of you, no matter what kind of relationship you might have had. It wouldn't surprise me if this person was dragging you down a little bit, but I feel like because of this, now this person wants to figure out a way to reconcile. This is one pile. This did not have to be a romantic relationship. This could have just been an unhealthy, toxic relationship, whether it be with a friend or like a family member or something like that. And I get the feeling that a lot of you guys might have officially decided to part ways with this person, because I don't see how the relationship could be serving you. You're like, maybe it took you a while to bring yourself back to balance after whatever separation you went through with this person. And I just don't think that this person is bringing anything of value to the table unless they heal their shit. Okay, that's the overall message that I get for who is talking about you behind closed doors. If they are saying anything and they haven't sabotaged just about every relationship in their life, I think they're trying to figure out the best approach to get back into your life and how it is that they can make things right with you, okay? That's the message that I get for this pile. I sincerely hope that it resonated, but once again, if it does not, please don't try to force the message. But that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know down in the comments how this resonates for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Light Seers tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the 7 of Wands, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, who is talking about you the most behind closed doors, and what are they saying? Okay. So, for this particular pile, I kind of feel like this is an ex of yours, okay? Now, I'm going to try and break down the situation and tell you what it is that happened between the two of you. And that's kind of going to be how y'all know whether or not this is your pile. So, we start off with the Page of Cups. This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay? So, I definitely feel like you might have dated this person at a younger time in your life. Like, maybe when you were younger. And this person, they just were very childish. They were very immature. Now, not necessarily to say that this was a bad person, because this is kind of giving puppy love type of energy. But I feel as though this person was not necessarily emotionally equipped to give you what it was that you needed. This person also might have been a little cold towards you with the King of Swords, okay? Now, a very good communicator, but not necessarily that good in the emotional department, is the vibe that I'm getting. And I feel like when you were dealing with this person, you kind of felt like you had to carry the weight of the whole relationship. That might have even been why you decided to walk away. Right? Maybe it got to the point where you were not getting what it was that you needed from this situation. Maybe you even got a little bit bored with this person because you wanted more out of the relationship. You wanted more out of your love life, okay? Also, right here with the Four of Cups, I feel like this was a situation where your person did not necessarily realize what they had until it was gone, right? And I think that that's exactly what this person is kind of talking about to others about you. Okay, so with the Four of Cups here, right? I feel as though this person sort of missed out on an opportunity with you, a big opportunity with you, and they literally let you walk away. Like, yeah, and they might have even been a little cold about it. Like, you know, if that's what you want to do, then go on ahead and go for it. Despite the fact that they had these feelings for you. Like, there was something that you did. How do I say? There was something that you just unlocked within this person emotionally, and they just might not have known like what exactly to do with it. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like this person could be talking about some of the shit that they did. This person could have cheated on you, or maybe just not had the purest intentions when it came to being with you. And so now I feel like they could be talking about how you might have caught them, or they got caught up, like you found out like what this person was really trying to do or what they were really on. You were just like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not putting up with that anymore. I deserve better, right? And so now what they're saying about you is how you won't even let them back in. You won't even let them back in. You won't even look at them. Look, you see how she's looking away? She's like, bitch, don't look at me. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from you guys, okay? Now it's like you've made it a point to protect your peace. And I think that this person might actually be seeking advice on how it is that they can get out of this stalemate with you, because we have the Eight of Swords. Mind you, nobody's in a stalemate except for them. You kind of just left them where they were at. And now they're feeling stuck. Now they're feeling trapped. I'm feeling like they're having some type of regret. They're embarrassed because you caught them. Now, you could have caught this person either cheating on you, or you could have found out that this person had some other stuff going on that obviously hindered the relationship entirely. And so you decided that you didn't want to deal with them anymore. You found out that maybe this person was being dishonest, right? And my whole thing is like, how could this person come across as somebody who is so good with communicating and so childish when it comes to like expressing their emotions, yet they couldn't be honest with you about whatever this is? That's the thing. Like, this person was just extremely confusing to you. And it's like, you don't want to let them back in. You don't want them to confuse you any more than they already have. And so what this person is saying is like, damn, pile number 2 won't even talk to me. Like, literally won't even look at me. And then what I'm seeing happening for you is that I think after this point, you decided to just kind of go into your own little shell, go into your own little bubble so that you could figure out yourself and discover yourself, even though you might have been hurt. And with the Hermit card, that's exactly what you've been doing. And so when you decide to come out of Hermit mode, you will have undergone a complete glow up. You could even be in Hermit mode right now because you know that something big is coming and you know that you're about to undergo a glow up, right? And so that's what I see here. I think that they're talking about how good you look, you know, the fact that you won't talk to them, the fact that you won't look at them. They're talking about all the ways that they messed up with you, to whoever this is. This could be like their homeboys or something, their friends, maybe a few of their family members, maybe like mature, older family members. Like if this person has a close relationship with their father or their grandfather or maybe some of their uncles or older cousins, I feel like they could be seeking them out for advice on how to handle this situation. Now, I don't know exactly what advice that they're getting. But yeah, all in all, this person feels completely embarrassed with how they handled this situation because they ended up getting caught and now you don't want to look at them. Like, there's a thing that I'm getting with you guys. Something weird about eye contact. Like, let me know down in the comments if I'm actually right about this, but maybe you guys who chose this pile don't really like eye contact for real. Or maybe eye contact is just really, really intimate for you. So if you find out that somebody is lying to you or like being dishonest with you or has been in any sort of way, you don't want to look them in their eye anymore. Like, that's something that I'm kind of getting with you guys. So there's something about you not wanting to look at them anymore. And when they do talk to you, if they do decide to reach out to you, I'm getting like, or if you run into them, you won't look at them. Like, there's something about you just not wanting to look at them. You know, when somebody does you so wrong or like betrays you so bad or just does some shit to you that they just really didn't have to do, you just can't look at them. I'm getting that. You don't even want to look at them. And like with the 8 of Swords, like she's even blindfolded. So it's just like heavy on like, I can't even look at you right now. Yeah. So what I'm hearing that they're saying about you behind your back is, or not behind your back, but behind closed doors is, pile 2 won't even look at me because of what I have done. How do I fix this? Literally, she don't even have time for my shit. And then not only that, but with the 7 of Wands, see, she not playing. If one of those sticks touches her, she gonna break it. Okay, she gonna break it. She don't want to have to. Okay, she's praying for the strength, but like if one of those sticks touches her or pokes her the wrong way, she gonna grab it and she gonna break it. Okay, she knows how to defend herself, right? Because she spends a lot of time to herself building up that confidence that she needs to, you know, really come back out to the world, right? So all in all, you're showing this person exactly what they're missing. And so just to summarize, this seems to be like an ex or a past situationship with somebody who might not have really been fully honest with you or didn't have the purest intentions. And what they're saying about you behind closed doors or behind your back is that they got caught. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed of, you know, getting caught, and they want to figure out how to fix it, but they don't know how to fix it because you won't look at them or you won't speak to them. You won't deal with them. You won't interact with them. And I think that just might be the best revenge out there. So yeah, you guys, once again, I do feel the need to say this at the end of all of my pick a card readings. If the message is not for you, please do not try to force it. Okay. If you got to put on your thinking cap to figure out who exactly this person is in your life and you just can't fucking figure it out, it's not your message. It's not your pile, and that's okay. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how it resonated for you, if it did resonate. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Light Seers Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the Page of Wands, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, who is talking about you the most behind closed doors, and what exactly are they saying? Okay, so to describe this person, this is somebody who is incredibly intuitive. They can read anyone and anything like a book, okay? They could be a Cancer. We have very strong Cancer energy. Could also be Pisces or Scorpio energy coming through as well, okay? Now, here's the thing about this person, right? While they are very, very intuitive, they also are extremely logical, okay, with the Ace of Swords here, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's not, there's nothing wrong with being logical. There's nothing wrong with being level-headed about things, especially certain decisions that you make, okay? But the thing is, I feel like instead of these two energies that they carry balancing each other out, sometimes I feel like this Ace of Swords, this logic, might get in the way of this intuition of theirs that they have. And see, the problem with these two energies not existing within this person harmoniously is that it could lead to a lack of inspiration, a lack of ambition, because we had the Eight of Pentacles here. This card came out reversed, okay? So one thing I do want to say about this person is that they have such big hopes and dreams. Like, they have such big aspirations for themselves. Like, there's so many things that this person wants to do, but oftentimes they feel limited by their 3D reality, by their 3D world. It prevents them from really being able to do the things that they really, really want to do in life, right? And this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks, because I think that this might have been the very thing that drove a wedge between the two of you, okay? This is a romantic relationship for sure, or a romantic situation for sure. Now, this is somebody who really pulled you in. There was just something about them. This is given like a man with very, very strong, intense feminine energy that they don't always act within, because maybe it's not socially acceptable for them to do so. Like, you have to remember, we are these incredibly high vibrational, limitless souls, right? And we're existing on the ghettoest fucking planet in existence. I'm sorry. I love you, Earth. I love you, Mother Gaia. I really do. But come on, y'all. The 3D can be so ghetto sometimes. It could really hinder us from, like, really being able to live in our truth and be who we are, because, you know, society makes it not acceptable to do so. Right? We have the King of Cups here. So this is somebody who loves you very much, and they have a lot of love to give. Okay? This is the person that we're talking about today. This is somebody who is magical as fuck, okay? But doesn't always have the drive, doesn't always have the ambition to go after the things that they desire, right? Because of the fact that they let logic get in the way to the point where they can't really live in their true purpose. They can't really embark on their soul's path because of the limits of this person's 3D reality, right? This person could be working like a really, really plain, boring, like sucky 3D job, right? I'm just getting that type of energy when there is just so much more to life that this person could be doing, okay? This is what I am getting for the person that we're talking about today. Now, I feel like y'all might have had to separate from this person because you knew that this person wasn't willing to live up to their truest potential, to their full potential. And in a way, it was dragging you down. I'm telling y'all right now, this person is going to be back. Okay. So this could be like your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, whoever this person is. Do not come at me in my comment sideways talking about, I don't want that motherfucker to come back because he did XYZ. Okay. Then the message ain't for you. Don't try to force it, okay? But like what I'm getting is there is somebody in your life who was not living up to their fullest potential, and you saw that they had like the greatest potential ever. And like in your mind, this person is perfect for you. Like, remember how I said, okay, the 3D can be really ghetto. Okay, it can really hinder us from really achieving and attaining like our life's purpose. We come to this planet to be able to transcend that shit and to learn duality and all that good shit. Okay, but sometimes our divine counterparts, our soulmates, our twin flames, whatever the case may be, they a little slower than we are. Okay, they really be having to play catch up, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm trying to explain this message, but this is like a big ass complicated message that sometimes it's hard to use words to break this shit down. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I think that this person is dead set on trying to come back into your life if there was some type of separation. Or this could even be somebody that you're already with, because we do got the Two of Cups here. Okay? And this might not even be something that this person, that is up for debate for this person. Because for this person, you are it for them. So there might have been a separation in the past between the two of you. Maybe y'all broke up, okay? Maybe y'all had your issues because you knew this person wasn't living up to their full potential. Now, obviously, if this person is like an abusive person and they just ain't shit and they just out here doing you wrong, this ain't your message. Don't fucking force it. But if this person is like, if you just knew this was true love, and you knew you couldn't be with this person because despite the fact that you loved them, they were holding themselves back, which caused them to hold you back, they'll be back, okay? They'll be back. Because just because your 3D reality shows you one thing, the type of love that I am seeing here is something that exists within the 5D, right? And nothing can fucking break unconditional love. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. That shit exists within all realms, every way you could possibly imagine, no matter what the fuck the 3D shows you. That 5D type of love, that is an unbreakable bond, and that shit is still very much there. This goes a lot more beyond what this person is saying about you behind closed doors. This is what the fuck this person is feeling about you behind closed doors. And, you know, behind open doors as well, if that makes sense, because this person loves you and they're not ashamed to admit it. We also have the 9 of Cups here, which is like a wish fulfillment. So if you've been trying to manifest this person back, it's working. Okay? And I think that sometimes I'll do a video on one topic and the message that comes through is not always what necessarily the topic was about or what the topic was meant to focus on. But there is like really, really strong, like a strong message that's coming through here that's basically saying that whoever this person is, they're coming back. Okay, so if you're in some type of separation with somebody, you had to walk away from somebody, maybe this having to walk away is exactly what it takes for this person to really step into their fullest potential, or step into their divine purpose, their higher purpose. Sometimes that's what it takes, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that you and this person have some type of mission to accomplish together, okay? And if this is like a timeless message and like you feel like it resonates, but in reality you don't know exactly who I'm talking about, this message is timeless. So it's a possibility that this energy is like, it's there, it's present in your life, like it's something that you're going to experience, but maybe you haven't necessarily experienced it yet, because a lot of my readings are timeless, except for like the monthly predictions and stuff that I do. But yeah, with the Page of Wands here, I feel like this person really, really loves you, because of the fact that you make them feel free, you help them feel free, and I'm feeling like you guys are polar opposites, but in ways that complement one another. Maybe you're the loud one and this person is like extremely quiet and just kind of tries to conform and just live with their head down a little bit and just wants to make a living and just is trying their best to survive. But you want to do more than just survive. You want to live, right? And I think that it took you maybe walking away from this person or walking away from this connection in order for them to see like, oh shit, like this was meant to be, right? So that's why I say this person is going to be back. Now, obviously, if you haven't met your twin flame, you haven't met your divine counterpart yet, then this could be a message like for the future. But yeah, if you felt drawn to this pile, I do feel like you're here for a reason. But if the message doesn't resonate, please don't try to force it, okay? But yeah, that's the overall message that I get for who this person is, and like not necessarily even what they say about you behind closed doors, more so like what they're thinking and feeling about you behind closed doors. So yeah, that's what I got, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Light Seers tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the 10 of Pentacles, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, who is talking about you the most behind closed doors, and what do they have to say about you? Okay, so I kind of feel like this is the only pile where I actually got a very, very direct, clear-cut, straightforward answer for who this person is or who these people are and what they have to say about you. Okay, this is like the most obvious pile. It's the women in your family that are talking about you the most. And I don't really think that they're saying anything bad, even though they might have in the past. And we have the Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Wands, and the World card. Okay, so a lot of you guys are the black sheep, right? You are the black sheep of your family. You are the chosen one in your family, okay? And I do feel like, especially the women, I'm really getting the women in the family. They're very, very proud of you. They're very, very proud of you, but I do get the feeling that maybe in the past they didn't always believe in you as much as they should have. With the World card here, it's like they have watched you undergo a whole complete cycle in your life, and now you're about to embark on a new journey. Now you're about to embark on a new chapter, a lot of which you did on your own, maybe all of which you did on your own, right? And so they're proud of you. Like, I don't know, these two energies right here, I'm getting, this could be two women in particular, like maybe a mom and an aunt or something like that, but I'm getting like the energy of you have women in your family who are super duper feisty and like fiery and passionate, and then you have some women in your family who are softer and kinder and sweeter. So we have very strong Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. We also have very strong Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy coming through for who these people are that are talking about you and saying the most about you. We also have the 10 of Pentacles here, so I do feel like you guys love your family very, very much, okay? Despite maybe everything that they might have put on you or put you through, it was never easy for you to be the black sheep, okay? It's not easy for any of us, okay? One of these days, I'm going to get into my story as a black sheep, and we're going to talk about that. But for you guys, I definitely see that despite everything that your family puts you through, you still love them very much. Now, what exactly are they saying about you? So, despite the fact that you love them, you still have a guard up with them. And there are some of them, I get the feeling that there might be some people in your family that you just refuse to deal with. You refuse to interact with them. You keep them at a distance because it's safest for you to do so, okay? Not only that, but like, remember how I was saying like a minute or two ago, how you guys are about to embark on a completely new chapter? a certain cycle in your life is starting. I don't want to say starting over, but you went from, we have the World card here, which is the end of one cycle, and then we have the Fool card here, which is the beginning of another cycle, okay? And I feel like during this cycle, you refuse to repeat any patterns. You refuse to repeat any traumas. You refuse to go through the shit that you went through before again. So you have a guard up. You go to the family functions, right? And you might have some food, you might have some drinks, you might dance a little bit. Shit, I know I don't, but you know what I'm saying? You go to the family functions, but you still have this guard up, okay? And so what they're saying about you, it's like they want to know how you're doing, but they want to know what you're doing. And it's like you don't tell them everything. And that might bother them a little bit. But it's okay, because it's like you don't want to open up the door to receive all those projections again. So you rather just let people think what they want to think. You let them talk, right? We have the Three of Cups. I feel like this could represent maybe some of the cousins that you might trust, or like some people in your family that you might be closer to. This could be that one favorite cousin that you have, or that one sibling that you have in your life, something like that. Or like just a very, very select handful of people in your family that you trust, you know, that you feel like you can really be yourself around them. This can be people who kind of grew up with you maybe, and kind of understand and have experienced some of the traumas that you have experienced, right? But I'm feeling like some of the older members of the family, specifically the women, some of the aunts, maybe even the grandmothers, the mother figures in the family, they might wonder why you're not as open with them. Like, you guys are just really selective about who you can really fully be yourself around, or like, not necessarily saying that you're like faking it, but like, you're just very selective with who you allow to experience all layers of you, right? And I definitely think that some of the older members of your family, they might realize that. And that could be one of the things that they talk about, you know? Like, maybe it could be something along the lines of, I wonder why pile number 4 is not that way with us, you know? Or I wonder what's going on with pile number 4. Maybe when they ask you, like, hey, pile number 4, how are you? How's the job? How's school going? You know, XYZ. You're just like, it's good. You know, you don't go into details too much with some of these members of the family, because maybe they might gossip a little bit, especially the women. Like, some, you know who not to tell your business to in the family, and that could be something that they talk about. And also, you're the type of person, you don't tell people about your business or like what you have going on in your life until that manifestation fully comes to fruition. This is how you manifest at like super speed, because when you don't tell people your business, you close the door on them for being able to fuck it up. Does that make sense? Okay, so the women in your family, they be hella curious about you. Now, I'm not really getting too much jealousy or anything like that, because I'm feeling like there's no room for that. It's like energetically, like your body just doesn't even process that shit 100%. But what I am seeing is that the women in your family, they're just kind of curious about you. They want to know what's going on with you, and you just don't tell them everything. And you know, that's just what it is. It just makes them even curiouser, and it's just like, let them be curious, you know? We also have with the Fool and the Star card, you know, I feel like this is them saying they're proud of you. Like, you're embarking on a new journey, a new chapter of your life, and despite the fact that you might not tell them everything, they're still like super proud of you for how far you have come, okay? The only thing that I'm seeing here that might bother me just a little bit is if your family did put you through some shit, I'm not really seeing a lot of accountability, okay? And that's just a thing that kind of gets to me. But all in all, I feel like your family, they love you, they care about you, and they're proud of you. They're just curious about you, okay? This is what they talk about behind closed doors, right? And I'm just feeling like you just like to let them be curious. You don't like everybody knowing your business, okay? Now, if your family did do some traumatizing shit to you, did do some fucked up ass shit to you, I'm not seeing much accountability here. And that could be the very reason why you tend to limit your interactions with them to just a couple simple words, okay? But yeah, that's the overall message that I get for who is talking about you the most behind closed doors. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Light Seers Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!